So for the whole month of September, I have determined to shoot some really, really dope stuff every single day and to edit that junk and to add it to whether it's shorts, whether it's reels, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Facebook, whatever that looks like and whatever that is, that's not the point. The point is to continue to build a habit. Like, I'm excited, fam, because I have never done this. And I have helped and consulted and worked for some really crazy major people behind the scenes. I feel like the barber, you hook up everybody else, you get them started, you get them on their way, and then you look up at the barber's head and they junk look like a mess, or they wear a ball cap, you know what I'm saying? And so check this out, join me on this journey. I'm excited. Hopefully my hat is straight. Boom shakalaka. Oh man, that's bad. But yo, see you soon. Peace.
Guess I let my feelings take control. Guess I let my demons take the wheel. Used to think that we be wrong. Now I can't believe that it was real. It was back in late December when I did it. I just wish I could forgive. Cause I hate how much I love it. Oh, I hate how I just love to catch a feel. Yeah, I've been wasting my time.
Starting can be hard and difficult, but given the right set of circumstances, opportunities, options, and yes, even restrictions, starting can move from something that was once optional to something that is now needed. See, we love to give ourselves a ton of excuses as to why we can't start something.
Does that complete your order?
I'm too this. I'm too that. Well, if I only had XYZ. But you're here because you're trying to figure out how to start something, anything. So how do you start? Something that is worth, something that is worth its weight in gold. A movement, a business, a family. How do you start making more bread? How do you start trying to connect with God on a deeper basis? It's simple, really. And we actually overcomplicate this, and it doesn't need to be that difficult. It doesn't need to be that hard. It's simple. You go. You make up your mind and you go.
So I realized something. In order for this 30 days of filming to be sustainable, I'll need to make some modifications along the way. For example, the edit took way longer than expected. 6 a.m., I'm sweating walking across the street with my equipment in hand, watching folks, watching people look at me as I look at them while they look at me while I'm looking at them. And I'm like, yo mama. But I'm not like really saying that out loud because it's like all in my head. And I loved every bit of it because when I'm creating, I'm in my bag. And here's what I'm already learning. It's not about perfection, but consistency. There are no substitutes for hard work. If you don't make pivots, if you don't improve your habits, and if you don't give yourself grace to make those small tweaks along the way, you're going to crash and burn. And last, we have the ability to create. And when we don't do that, we lack fulfillment.
Biggie said it like this.
It was all a dream.
And everyone has a dream, right? God sends people into your life to propel you into your dreams. And your dreams, guaranteed, will attract trouble and adversity. And if you tap into the wrong people and the wrong things, they can be detrimental. It's a classic catch-22. You can't dream without adversity, and you can't have adversity if you don't dream. And adversity is not meant to destroy you. See, it strengthens, it adds, and it fortifies what's already there. And everything, absolutely everything, will be tested. So wake up. We got work to do.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.
If you've ever struggled with depression and despair, This next statement will speak life to you. I had a friend say, sometimes our tears are an acknowledgement that we overcame something that looked impossible. Keep fighting. Keep believing. Keep hoping. And keep getting up. Get back up. Get back up. Social media can be an all-consuming, never-ending scroll of inspiration or one big dumpfire. One thing for sure is that sensory overload is a real thing. Now, it's important to have some downtime. So here are 4 ways to decompress from social media. Number 1, pick up a book. Frederick Douglass said, once you learn to read, you will be forever free. Number 2, journaling. Now, I've been journaling since 2002, and it's been a way for me to process my thoughts over the years. Number 3, plan your next move. Rakim would say,
thinking of a master plan.
And number 4, playing board games. We do this as a family, and the research behind it suggests that it increases brain functionality, lowers blood pressure, it enhances creativity and self-confidence. Plus, there's an old school fun factor that social media can't reciprocate. When I was 20 years old, I had a mentor tell me, until you get comfortable in your own skin, you will never fully embrace who you are. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, how could I embrace what the God of the universe gave me if I always felt out of place? It was like shoving a square peg in a round hole. So I did some inner work. I did some searching. And maybe you're like me. I've been quirky my whole life. My humor is dry and sometimes weird. I nerd out on occasion. Sometimes I'm in the clouds and sometimes I'm super, super serious. And sometimes I'm the life of the party. I'm beautifully flawed. Now, I'm not everyone's cup of tea and I'm cool with that because I know who I am. I'm not trying to tell you how to feel or what to think or to believe what I believe. All I'm saying is, until you get comfortable in your own skin, you will find it difficult to embrace who you are.
What's your number 1 biggest obstacle? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Now check this out. Sometimes our biggest obstacles aren't people. Sometimes our biggest obstacles aren't the lack of opportunity or the lack of resources or equipment or tools. Those things do exist. However, sometimes our biggest obstacle is us. You see, we humans, you and I, are creative and resilient beings, and it's baked into our DNA. And although we all possess different talents, gifts, and abilities that have been endowed to us, we all have potential and can tap in and do something great. Sometimes we got to take a deeper look inside and we got to get this right. We got to get our mental right. Now, I'm not going to lie. Clickbait can be extremely enticing. I mean, have you ever told yourself you have X amount of time before you have to do XYZ, and you find yourself down a trail of what in the entire, forget about it. And you look up and you're like, how did I end up here? What? The truth is, everyone wants your attention and they will do anything to get it. Guard your time, guard your peace, guard your mind, and guard yourself against gossip. Oh, Tupac spotted in Beverly Hills buying Louis. So I'm super hyper focused on this challenge. And the truth is, it's become very personal and very inspirational for me. And I'm learning so much about myself, the process, the different hacks and people. And I want to share that. So here are 5 things that I've learned that I think you and I can both use right now. Number 1, don't compromise your integrity for likes, laughs, or comments. Number 2, focus on the mission and not the distractions. Number 3, adjustments are necessary if you want to reach your goals. Number 4, fail forward by learning from your mistakes and applying those lessons in real time. And number 5, invest in yourself. Seriously, don't take this lightly. Because if you don't, you're gonna look up a year from now and you're gonna say, dang, I should've.
You got folks watching your every move. Their eyes scroll up and down your timeline. They lurk through videos and photos to see if it's real and to further cement what they already think they know about you. They'll never tell you, won't say a word. They'll never congratulate you on a win. And it's cool because what you're after is bigger than their approval and affirmation. You know your assignment and your purpose has been hot-wired into your DNA. So let them look and don't forget to smile.
My regrets look just like texts I shouldn't send. And I got neighbors, they're more like strangers, we could be friends. I just need a way out of my head. I'll do anything for a way out of my head. In my own way, this feel like living some alternate reality. And I was drowning, but now I'm swimming through stressful waters to relief. Yeah.
Let's be real. Life is messy, noisy, full of distractions and opportunities. But the wrong opportunity can do more damage than good. So how do you sift through the noise in order to gain clarity so that you can become more efficient and effective in life? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here are the 5 ways to gain clarity. Number 1, be honest with yourself. Stop lying about where you are in life. Number 2, write down your goals and your vision for your life. What do you want to accomplish? What do you believe you've been created for? Number 3, take a break from toxic relationships and eliminate draining and non-fruitful activities. Say less. Number 4, replace bad or non-effective habits with new and or different ones. And number 5, be strategic with your time and energy and give highly focused attention to tactics that support your goals.
You're great at loving other people. You're great at extending grace and mercy to everybody else. But when was the last time you did that for yourself? It is my anniversary today. This is not a Christmas shirt. This is an anniversary shirt. Today is day 17 of the challenge, September 17th, and 17 years ago, I think there's a trend. I got married to my beautiful bride. It's our anniversary. It's called a dead cat. It's a boom mic. It's not a real cat. You know what I'm talking about? So I got some goodies for you, dude, because I know you're gonna watch this. So we got this. You know what this is? Can't forget about my girl. I mean, you are my girl, my wife, because I know you are going to watch this. She loves me a lot. Where did that lead you? Right back to me.
I'm doing this 30-day challenge because I'm going somewhere. Because I believe the best is yet to come.
I believe that there are things not only inside of me, but also inside of you that you need to take action on. And if you don't push, if you don't discipline yourself, if you don't try something different and new in order to achieve your goals, then what you're doing is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and 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 over again and expecting a different result. I dare you to do something different. Building new habits takes time, but the payoff is well worth it. And the truth is, everybody ain't gonna get it, but for those who do, yeah.
Netflix is dying, but not really. If anything is dying, it's our dreams and their inability to become unglued from our devices. Growing up, my pops always told me never to let my dreams die. And ironically, when I binge watch Netflix or any other streaming services for that matter, without putting pen to paper for my own dream, I find that I'm watching someone else's dream watch me.
It's their dream.
And over the years, they've raised prices, shut down password sharing loopholes, and created more and more content to entice us. And we keep coming back for more. Watching streaming services is cool in moderation, but not at the expense of your own dream.
Men yearn for their dreams, regardless of their class, and no matter what their achievements have been.
I love paying rent when the rent's due.
The goal is not to be successful and famous.
Right.
That's not the goal. The goal is, if you have a specific God-given ability, is to live your life out through that.
Right.
One. And two, we have a responsibility to push the conversation forward until we're all equal. Until we're all equal in this place, because until everyone's free, no one's free. And that's just the fact.
Days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the day.
So, recovering takes courage, or recovering from something, or recovering something takes courage. So be strong and courageous. Work hard, play hard, but make no mistake. Do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. It's that simple. So, if you knew how much you were truly loved, then you would push past the fear. Because perfect love casts out all fear. If you're completely loved, then why are you afraid? Don't love darkness so much that you forget the freedom that light brings.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally. Darkness is your really adopted the dark.
Invest in you. Invest in your spirit. Invest in your finances, mentally, physically, emotionally. Invest in yourself. Because if you don't, who will? You can't leave this to chance. You have too much at stake. You have too many things that you have to do. You have too many things that you have to set up. You have places that you have to go. And the last thing you need is to get to your place or your destination on E. Fill yourself up by investing in yourself.
Ooh, they so sensitive.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, they so sensitive.
People are sensitive because what the culture and the world are presenting to them are new situations and challenging situations and things that people have never faced before. So yeah, of course, people are going to be sensitive. So bring with you to every situation, regardless of the room that you may find yourself in, hope and joy and peace and gentleness and kindness and patience and long suffering and all of these beautiful things, because people need hope. People need to see that it's real. People are tired of the same old. People need something different. So be the difference maker. Be the person that steps into the room and changes the atmosphere of the room. Stop complaining if you don't want to grow. The truth is, growth will require you to be uncomfortable because it forces you to put up or shut up. Not today! When discipline meets desire plus commitment, you put yourself in a position to grow. Growth means that there will be some level of opposition and also some aha moments.
Don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look good?
Oh man. So the challenge has officially ended. There's so much to be said, but that's for another video. For those of you who have wrote this thing out with your boy, thank you. I can't wait to show you what's next. And it's so much to be said. So many things that I've learned about this process. I've learned about myself. I've learned about the things that I love. Habits, professionalism, high quality work, pushing myself to the limits, and God, and people, and haters. Like this one on my Lurkers video. Dude thought I was a square or something. I don't know, man. But when I think about endings, the truth of the matter is endings are just beginnings.